Hello everybody, welcome to 5-minute reviews. 5-minute reviews is exactly what it says on the tin. I'll play a game, watch a movie, do my best to give my opinion on a piece in 5 minutes or less. Maybe I can help you get into something you normally wouldn't, or maybe you just like to watch people ramble. Either way, this shouldn't take too long. Recently, I tried out the new hero shooter Marvel Rivals. For those who are confused, a hero shooter is a game where a cast of characters with different abilities and strengths are pitted against each other, usually in like a 5x5 or 6v6 format. The objective of the game is almost always to push some sort of payload towards the end of the line or control some sort of point from the enemy. The reason we call them hero shooters is because every single player can choose a different hero to play as. Unlike other shooters where almost everybody has the same kit, same guns, each hero has their own unique abilities, health, primary mode of fire, passives, etc. This leads to a lot more variety of what you could do and gives you more chance to express your skills in your own way. The heroes in Marvel Rivals are based off of, you guessed it, Marvel heroes and villains. From Spider-Man to Psylocke, there are a great number of heroes within the game. To put them in no particular order, Captain America, Doctor Strange, Hulk, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Loki, Jeff the Shark, hate that guy, Magneto, Moon Knight, Scarlet Witch, Spider-Man, Storm, Thor, the Punisher, Wolverine, Venom, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, and others that I do not have the time to list. If you're looking for variety, the game's got it. No matter what, I'm sure there's someone on the list that interests you at least a little bit. And overall, I think they do a good job at mimicking how these characters would move and fight in a typical comic style scene. Now, if you've never played a shooter before, you're in luck. I have a friend who was playing with me, and was very new to the experience. She plays little to no shooters, but does have a strange fascination with the new Agatha All Along show released on Disney+. Seriously, she does not stop gloating about it and singing that weird down, down, down the road, down the witches. That song. Of course, when we started, she gravitated towards Scarlet Witch, a duelist. We'll get into that later, which to me would seem pretty intimidating. So if you don't know, duelists are squishy little damage dealers with these strange kits, so the entire team looks towards to win fights. It can get a little nerve-wracking, but she did not care at all. Or at least as soon as we got into the game, she was popping off, getting kills left and right. Seriously, she was topping the leaderboard in kills in some of these games, and this is her first time playing. Go off, Queen. I honestly think you have a better time playing this game if you have never played any hero shooter before. You aren't nitpicking every little mistake like I was, as I do, and just trying to play a character you like and have great moments with them. I'm sure when Agatha releases eventually, she will immediately become the game's biggest fan. And speaking of new characters, Marvel Rivals will not be slowing down. According to Games Radar, a massive leak of new characters was found to be eventually coming to the game. You'll be excited to hear that the Human Torch, Ultron, Mr. Fantastic, Blade, the Invisible Woman, and the Thing will eventually be coming to the game. Let's go! Love me the Fantastic Four, and I also love stealthy characters who can, fade in and out of view and get into team fights and disappear and go invisible, so I will be on the lookout for when Miss Susan Storm comes to the game. However, when I was playing, I mostly played Doctor Strange and Rocket Raccoon. These heroes are categorized as Vanguard and Strategist respectively. Basically, Doctor Strange is a big tank and Rocket is a healer. There's an entire other roster of heroes called Duelists, which I kind of mentioned already. I did not play Duelists much, because almost everybody wants to play Duelists, and it really isn't a good idea to have a team full of them, which I will get to later. Their main job is to deal as much damage as possible, which is great, until you realize you all have no survivability and no healing, but I'm getting ahead of myself. So Doctor Strange, he's a beefy boy with a huge shield that can cover for your entire team. While you're playing him, it doesn't really feel like you're doing much, but I can assure you that you commit a lot to the team by just being there and throwing up your shield every now and again. He has a really cool ability where he can create these long distant portals that your team can travel through. Now Rocket Raccoon is completely different. He's an agile healer that can rocket boost twice to get away from those awful duelists trying to get you. Iron Fist, I hate you so much. My main goal is to fire as many little globules of healing around your team as possible, and occasionally shoot when you get the chance. So the game did a great job at replicating the feel of classic hero shooters, which brings you back to the old days of sitting at the Xbox with me and my friends playing Overwatch. For me, the game is priceless. And I mean, it literally is free to go play, so if you have the chance, go play it. Hope you enjoyed the 5-minute review. If you have any questions, type them out as fast as you can, because I really don't have that much time left. Not even time to do a proper